What's going on? Beckett here.
Meredith.
And today we have the Never Have I Ever challenge.
Basically, we're just playing Never Have I Ever.
Yeah! Anyways, into the game. Would you like to go first?
Sure. So we each made a list of questions that we found on the interwebs. Never have I ever... Well, actually, no, it's something that I have done. All right, never have I ever accidentally said I love you on the phone. I was telling Beckett about this the other day. I was on the phone with my crush, and I said, okay, great, see you, love you, bye. It was totally an accident. It was just force of habit.
I have as well.
Yeah.
I was talking on the phone with my camp friend, and I had sent him a message, a voice message he didn't pick up, and I accidentally said "love you, bye," and I almost hung up. And I was like, "Oh no, I love you. I just normally say I love you because I normally say, you know what I mean. Sorry, bye," and then I hung up. It's really embarrassing because I normally only talk to people on the phone that are my parents or people who are in my family or I know really well. So I normally say I love you, and I have to be very careful. Never have I ever taken food out of a trash can and eaten it.
I think you're on the same list that I was on.
Really? Was it 75? Never have I. We randomly picked the same website.
Yeah, we were just in separate rooms.
Answer the question.
Okay, have I, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I was 3 once, and I accidentally dropped a wrapped lollipop into the trash can, and I took it out and I ate it. But I think that's all.
I know that I probably have. I have no serious memory of it, but I know I've probably thrown something away and been like, oh wait, there's something in it, and then I've eaten it. But there's also been cases where I've accidentally thrown something away that I need, and I have to reach in and get it out. I think I threw accidentally computer paper that I needed to use in the trash, and I was like, no!
I've dropped the same brush in the toilet twice this week. It's very, very gross.
Okay, now Meredith, your question.
So, never have I ever injured myself trying to impress a boy/girl I was interested in.
Never.
No, okay.
I have never, because I never really tried to impress anybody that I've been interested in.
I was just
because I'm forever alone.
So I was just walking. I was just walking with my crush, and I was just walking. And I was talking. I forget what I was talking about, but I was talking about something, and I was looking at them, and I was talking to them, and so I wasn't looking where I was going, and I was in the subway station.
Oh no! Did you fall into the tracks?
No, Beckett. I walked straight into a pole and got a huge bruise on my head because I was trying to impress them on how much I knew about whatever it was I was talking about.
Oh my god. I'm not even
surprised.
On my head. You're really clumsy.
I'm very, very, very clumsy.
Never have I ever walked for 6+ hours.
I have. I've gone on quite a few hikes.
I have, multiple times in a row, because when I went to Paris with my grandparents, we walked for at least 5 hours every day or more. So there is a huge chance that we've walked for 6 hours a bunch of days. The walking part, kind of fun, except for the fact that I'm exhausted after I get back to the room.
Yeah,
But I watched the French Simpsons, so I mean, yes, Simpsons.
Yeah,
following that weird interlude.
Yeah, I've been to the Grand Canyon a couple of times, and I've done.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
My mom got struck by lightning on the Grand Canyon.
Your what?
My mom got struck by lightning on the Grand Canyon.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah. Her voice, her hand was... or so I've heard.
But we actually saw a huge forest fire. I think we were on the South Rim, and on the north rim there was like smoke billowing. And then the next day when we came back to keep hiking, it was like larger and like, coming toward us.
Was it like coordinated off?
What?
You know what I'm talking about when it's like cordon. What's the word? It's like cordoned, quadranated. It's like when they block off an area. There's a word for it. I know.
But you can't block off smoke.
You can. Well, no, like to keep people out, like caution tape.
Oh, I don't know. It was miles and miles across.
Oh.
The south one.
Oh, jeez. Isn't there a river flowing through the Grand Canyon though?
It was what shape the thing.
Oh. Okay.
Except if you're on the rim, then you're on the rim.
Oh, I'm gonna pretend to know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Set my or someone else's hair on fire.
I've never set somebody else's hair on fire or myself, but my mom set her hair on fire once. So my mom was trying to turn on the fire because we have a gas fireplace in our apartment, and we have to use like one of those things where you pull this trigger and it's like a long pole and then like a fire comes out of it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
I have no idea what it caught her hair. She had to pat it out, and I felt so sorry.
Oh, right. I have set my own hair on fire.
You have?
Well, it was just a little bit, but here. This was a few years ago. Here, feel the tips. Right? My hair feels a little bit like hay right at the bottom here because it was quite a few years ago, but I was at my grandparents' house in Minnesota, and so I didn't like set my hair on fire, but I charred it. Because they have a fireplace, and I was reading a book, and so I was like this, and I was kind of like reading my book,
and you stuck your head in the fireplace.
No, it was very.
This is why you don't stick your head in ovens to know what's cooking.
No, it was very cold.
You just ask somebody.
It was very cold, so I was sitting right by the fireplace as I was reading. And so they had like a cage on the fireplace, but it was a big fire. So like I was almost touching the cage, and so then I hadn't noticed, and I was leaning my head on the cage in front of the excuse me,
and you
in
didn't
front of the
notice?
fireplace. No, and I was like, oh, my head feels really hot, and I came up, and my head it wasn't like no, just like part of my hair right here. No, part of my hair like right here was charred, and so it grew out. So now just the ends of my hair here feel charred.
Never have I ever shoplifted.
No.
I've got plenty of stories. We were standing in line at Whole Foods, and I had a lemonade, right? And because we were about to eat, me and my mom were about to eat, and so I started drinking it. Then I was holding it. Then we got to cashier, paid, walked to where we were going to eat, set this down, and I was like, oh, we got to pay for it. Oh well. That is technically shoplifting.
Okay, it's technically shoplifting. I once technically.
Don't put us in jail, cops. You don't know where we live. At least not yet.
I guess I once accidentally shoplifted a chocolate coin.
Ooh, that's worse. I've only shoplifted water.
No, it was like one of those mini chocolate coins from Party City. Like this big, just like one. I accidentally shoplifted one chocolate coin.
Oh.
So it's not that big of a deal. It was an accident. Like, I was holding them, and I was like, wow, it's so cool, it's purple.
Banter pillow!
So I had this, and I was fascinated by it, and I was looking at it, and I mean, like,
and
we even
walked out of the store.
Right, no, I was just holding it, because we were going shopping for my sister's birthday party. I literally walked right past the cashier, and they didn't even notice. I was holding it, I was like, and he didn't even notice.
Well, he was probably some angry person that needed money for college. He was like, oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not getting paid what they paid. I'm paid what my
so I was just looking at it, because I wasn't that old. I think I was 7 or 8. And I was just holding it, I was like...
Get along with the story, please. We only have so much time.
That's my story. Alright. Well, I think I know the answer to this question for both of us. I think it's the same person.
Wait. Oh.
Never have I ever had to be... had to be or hang out with someone you hate with a burning passion.
You know, yes. I'm not going to answer that question in case said person watches this video. So I'm going to bleep out what I'm going to say.
Ooh. So we had to sit at the same table
And
with said
work with-
person
And he hates us. He does. He or she hates us. They hate us.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, that makes it seem like there's a reason, but I actually...
There is no reason, trust me.
I don't see
We're
what
very nice people, aren't we, Meredith? Get close.
I don't
Yeah.
see what I've ever done to him.
I honestly, I don't.
I didn't even hang out with him before we sat at the same table.
Honestly, I don't know. He's kind of a jerk to everybody. He or she is.
It's
a jerk
true.
to everybody.
Said person is a jerk to everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like us. It's everybody. He's even a jerk to his friends.
Okay. Never have I ever. This is my last question. Never have I ever been in an embarrassing YouTube video.
I chose that.
Yes,
this one.
Yes,
This one.
Yes,
This one.
This one. Super embarrassing.
Okay. So now my last one because you stole one of mine too.
This is a story. We started a YouTube channel, and now we're in this embarrassing video. Panther pillow.
Not the banner pillow. All right,
You have one too. You know this. I made a huge mistake.
All right. So now have I ever thrown something at a TV or computer screen? I will answer yes. Election night 2016 was it?
17, right?
It was 16.
He was 16. He's been
God.
that long.
How? How has he not been impaired? I know it's impeached. I was just trying to think of trying to think of a fruit. That's like impeached.
You also know the term visually or something impaired, right?
Yes, I know.
It's like there's
He's
several definitions.
Mentally impaired.
He is. There's evidence. Okay, I think that concludes our Never Have I Ever video, so... Panther pillow! Oh, shoot! No!